Let's get to the next voicemail.
Hey, Heather. I got to remain anonymous for obvious reasons, but this Thanksgiving, I've really been pre-gaming hard. I've been free bleeding into a mason jar, and I am going to be adding that to my family's cranberry jello salad this year, so those little cunts can get an idea and a taste of what my rage towards them has been all year long. Love you, mean it.
Um, and the woman was too stunned to speak. So I believe, ma'am, you have just admitted to committing a crime, and I am not going to tell anybody. I can't see your number. We don't know your name, but okay, wow, all right. This is a good time to transition onto people's thoughts about cranberry sauce. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Okay. This does trigger a little bit of an emotion. I had a lot of people call in and just say, don't do it with your in-laws. Don't be forced to be with family if you don't like them. Just take your own car. That was a large one. If you are going to be at a relative's house that at some point it's going to get a little too touchy-feely, a little creepy, just start ranting and raving about the election. It's okay to get in the car and peel out of there. Now, you need a sober companion. If you're going to get there and drink to cut the tension, then you can't be driving off. So you got to figure out, especially if you're a couple and you're going to your in-laws, you look at your husband, you go, here's the deal. You're not going to drink because I need a glass of wine on the way to the house so I can curb my anger towards all the diabolical things that your family's going to say to me. So let me have this, but I need to know that when I give you the code word, which is, I've got diarrhea, that's when we get in the car and we get the fuck out of here. That's what's nice about Thanksgiving, because even more than Christmas, it's a real test of, is your relationship going to make it? And any strong marriage, listen, doesn't matter what side of the family is. There's always one side of the family that's a little bit more difficult to deal with than the other. But you got to go in there headstrong. You got to look at your partner and say, our code word is lasagna. Our code word is, Project 2025. And when I say that, we got to get in the car and peel the fuck out of here. And you got to know, listen, it could be your husband. I can't handle your mother. Your mother he may come to you and be like, your mother nitpicks everything I do. All right, you're going to have 2 gummies before we sit down. And you can just giggle through this. You can laugh. You can be checked out. It does not matter. I got your back this Thanksgiving. It's always about an ebb and a flow. It's about, I'm taking one for the team because I know you can't handle this one, and vice versa. And then he'll get your back for Christmas. When your stepdad start asking you, why aren't you using your law degree for good? It goes back and forth, baby, back and forth. Now, I do not condone anything that this woman called into the hotline. Tina slid it in here and said, you wait for this one, bitch. But my God. Oh my God, can we even air that? And ma'am, I don't know if you have endometriosis because that's a heavy free bleed. You might want to get that checked. I think the uterine lining may have fallen out. Because if you've got enough of that to add to the cranberry, it's a bigger conversation. I do not condone poisoning your relatives. Like, what the fuck? But it's okay if you feel that in your heart. Just don't act upon it. Because we do not condone violence on this podcast.